When I was 13, I was molested by a family friend, and that was just that was the start of a very dark journey for me. At that time, I didn't know or understand what that would look like or what it meant, but I just know that something died in me when that happened. I used my first drug at the age of 15, and little did I know that I started something that I wasn't able to control. And so finding the escape in meth and in drugs, I was able to then numb the pain that I didn't know that I was feeling because of the abuse. All I know is that that time was just dark. Like, yeah. They say that, I think the best way that I could describe it, that was my hell on earth. Yeah. As a result of an incident that I experienced, I fell pregnant. And 2 months into my pregnancy, I lost my baby. Would have been 12 this year, and so the resulting emotional effects of that were I had phantom pregnancies. So that is where you have all the effects of the pregnancy, and you the best way that I can is reliving what happened. So I would fall pregnant, have all the symptoms, and then at the 2-month mark, go through all the emotional pain again. And so that happened, and I don't know how many times I was pregnant or thought that I was pregnant or holding on to that pain. And so obviously because of a result of that, the drug use just increased, and that was where I found my solace. That was where I found my comfort, because I was able to escape. I was able to laugh a lot more. I was able to just be somebody that wasn't hurting. And so drugs became my best friend. It was like my alter ego. I was invincible. Yeah. I remember one time I got so high that I forgot who I was. Like, I forgot my name. The people around me were asking what my name was, and I just didn't remember anything. So just found myself in dangerous situations chasing drugs. I found momentary love in relationships. I felt that I had to perform in order to be accepted. So I said yes when I should have said no. I went when I should have stayed. I kept quiet when I should have spoken up. And so, yeah, I had no idea or concept of what good, healthy love looks like. So I made it up wherever I went. Whether it was in physical abuse, somebody hitting me because they loved me, or somebody being emotionally abusive because they loved me, somebody controlling me because they loved me. That was it. I always had a glimmer of hope that something would change, and I held on to that because growing up, I would go with my grandmother to church, and I remember stealing the communion bread, and just, yeah, those were fond memories. And Mum always maintained a strong faith. That planted the seed of just holding on to that something could be different. In 2012, Mum and I came to New Zealand, and we came through family connections. So, landed on January the 1st, 2013. Landing here, I remember that I Googled where I could get some drugs. So I wasn't afraid to go and step out and do that. I already had in mind how I was gonna formulate a story for Mum in order to get money, but clearly God had other plans because none of that happened. It was a Easter production in 2013 that I went to church, and I saw something that the people performing had. Again, no concept of what it was, but I just knew that I wanted that. And so I gave my heart to the Lord that Sunday. It's been, and it's a continual journey. Some days are easier than others. Yeah, there's days, like I said, there's days when I want to give up. There's days where, yeah, where I just can't. But somehow, in some way, I get through. God is in a relentless pursuit of my heart and my healing and restoration. And I'm here because of His grace and because of His love. He'll take my most broken and most painful experience and give me something more. He'll exchange that for my brokenness for His wholeness and my turmoil for His peace. I'm constantly reminded of what Jesus went through on the cross for that, is that moment of pain for something so beautiful and everlasting. So again, as much as it hurts, I've learned how to just take a deep breath and stand firm, because I know that He'll get me through it, and I know that I'll be better off for it. To overcome is to be brave and to look whatever it is in the face and say that you are not going to defeat me, that you do not have the power and you have not won. My life today, like, it's just, I could have never imagined that this would be me. Coming from just so much darkness to living in His light and to living in His glory is, yeah, it's more than I could have ever imagined. I'm free, and just, yeah, I'm free. It was good. It feels so good.
Hi, I'm Paul de Jong, and thanks for watching LIFETV. We're posting new stories and episodes regularly, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay up to date.